Imagine a future world where you have unlimited supernatural powers. You can jump between multiverses and bend time at your will, being part of an extremely advanced version of humanity, a Type 7 civilization. Sounds appealing, right? But how will we get there? Today we're embarking on a journey into the future to show you how humanity can progress from a Type 0 civilization to a Type 7. Before we visit these highly advanced civilizations, let's talk a bit about the scale we use to measure them. The Kardashev Scale. You might wonder why it's called the Kardashev Scale. This system was proposed by Russian astronomer Nikolai Kardashev, who came up with a way to classify the level of a civilization's development. This is a complex task because civilizations change over time. For example, in the Stone Age, a sharp stone was very significant, but now our weapons are bombs. Kardashev realized that he needed to find a basic characteristic of civilizations that would remain relevant at all times. He decided that this characteristic should be energy, and classified civilizations based on the amount of energy they can utilize. Initially, Kardashev defined only types 1, 2, and 3, but others later expanded his scale to include types 4 through 7. Now that you know what this scale represents, let's embark on an epic journey to explore each of these civilizations. Our first stop is a Type 1 civilization. But before we go there, let's evaluate our current state on our planet. Despite all the progress we've made as a species, we still live in a Type 0 civilization. We burn dead plants for energy and use only 1/1,000,000th of the energy that the sun sends to our planet. We have no control over natural disasters. If a supervolcano erupted tomorrow, we would all perish. You might be thinking, are we really still at zero? Doesn't all the progress we've made over the last hundreds of thousands of years count for anything? In reality, the situation isn't all that bleak. Scientists estimate that we are at level 0 at 72, almost reaching Type 1. They estimate that in 100–200 years we will reach level 1. But instead of waiting that long, let's jump forward in time and see what it will look like. Welcome to a Type 1 civilization on Earth. Achieving the technological heights of a Type 1 civilization depends on energy and clean energy. Energy is key because it underpins technological development, economic growth, and environmental sustainability. Everything we need to become an advanced society. To progress towards these future aspirations, we must find solutions today, such as creating cleaner and more efficient electrical systems. One pioneer in this direction is Hillcrest Energy, a public company focusing on advanced electrical systems for powering electric vehicles and converting and storing renewable energy, all essential for a Type 1 civilization. They use an inverter, a device for converting electricity. Solar panels produce direct current, DC, electricity, but buildings, homes, and power grids need alternating current, AC. To make solar energy usable, we need an inverter to convert it. Hillcrest has an inverter called the zero-voltage switching inverter, which is the most efficient inverter available, minimizing energy loss during conversion. This means electric vehicles can travel further on a single charge, and more renewable energy can be stored. Remarkably, Hillcrest developed this technology in just 3 years and is now negotiating with suppliers for global implementation. This is very timely as the demand for electrical inverters is rapidly increasing. As the Earth aims for decarbonization, the global market for inverters is expected to reach 17 billion by 2029, and Hillcrest is likely to be a leader in this field. Pardon the pun. So what else will a Type 1 civilization need? We will need quantum computing and artificial intelligence to create unprecedented technological advancements. Medical breakthroughs could eliminate cancer, and bionic limbs could significantly extend our lives. Interplanetary travel might become commonplace, and vacations on the Moon or Mars could become a reality. All around the world, the internet has connected everyone on Earth, and now we have a single global currency for international trade. You're part of a more tolerant society guided by science and reason, unified as one planet. Life on Earth is great, but the colonies on Mars and the Moon have whetted your appetite, and you're eager to explore the rest of the solar system. What's stopping you? You just need a little more energy. A Type 2 civilization is defined as one that can harness all the energy from its star, which for you is the sun. How long will it take humanity to reach this level? If you're lucky enough to see it happen, it will be in a few thousand years. Now you're harvesting all the possible energy from the sun. To do this, you've built a Dyson sphere around the sun. Or perhaps a Dyson swarm, a mega system of smaller structures orbiting the sun, gathering its energy. Whether it's a sphere or a swarm, this megastructure collecting sunlight and radiating this energy creates a distinctive signature in space, the signature of a Type 2 civilization. This could be detected by other advanced civilizations looking for signs of life. Who knows, you might finally get a call from those elusive aliens. You're now part of a true multi-planetary society, using the enormous amount of energy harvested from the sun. You make other planets and moons in our solar system habitable over a period of thousands of years. There are now fully functioning Type 2 colonies on Mars and our moon, as well as on Venus, Europa, and Titan. Using advanced genetic engineering techniques, we've modified our bodies to quickly adapt to different conditions on different planets and to modify extreme conditions on other planets using weather engineering techniques. That poisonous gas on Venus, you got rid of it and are mining other planets and asteroids in our solar system for their natural resources. I've heard Jupiter is a great source of hydrogen. Now that you're free from the danger of being wiped out by catastrophic natural disasters on Earth, you're feeling invincible. Is there anything to worry about? Unfortunately, yes. You can still be wiped out by cosmic scale disasters, for instance, a supernova explosion. It's the last stage of a dying star. If a supernova's blast wave strikes a dense cloud of gas around it, enormous amounts of X-rays could be produced, and these could damage the atmospheres of planets up to 160 light-years away. An event like this could wipe out colonies on Earth and nearby planets. But come on, after so much progress, humanity isn't going to let some pesky space bombs wipe us out. To ensure that life sticks around, we're going to have to level up and inhabit more than one star system. So now you've got a new quest. You need to harness more energy, enough to avert disasters on a cosmic scale. It's time to become a Type 3 civilization. If you can level up to a Type 3, you'll ensure that human beings become immortal. But you've run up against a problem. Stars in our galaxy are as far as 100,000 light-years away, and you can't travel faster than the speed of light. Type 3 civilization. Okay, another 100,000 to a million years have passed. Welcome to humanity as a Type 3 civilization. You now harness the energy of all the stars in our galaxy. But wait, how did you get to those stars that are so far away? And how did you choose which stars to go to? First, humanity figured out how to achieve speeds close to the speed of light. Technologies like nuclear fusion rocket engines and photon drives are your tools. Next, you created trillions of von Neumann probes, robots that can land in distant star systems, replicate themselves, and repeat this process like ripples spreading out from a stone dropped in a pond. They expand throughout our galaxy, landing on and analyzing all the stars, determining which ones are suitable for energy collection. Now that suitable stars have been identified, you send out a continuous Dyson swarm to surround them. Humanity is now the master of the Milky Way galaxy. You live on countless planets designed to your liking and harness the energy of billions of stars. During the transition from Type 2 to Type 3, your body evolved even further. You've become a cyborg, a super-intelligent being with AI capabilities integrated into your biology. Genetic engineering techniques will replace bulky implants and lab-grown organs. You'll be able to regenerate worn-out limbs and other body parts. And when your bones wear out, your genome will be programmed to repair skeletal wear and tear. You're not a vampire, but you'll effectively live forever. With life thriving in many distant galaxies, no cosmic or natural disasters can wipe out human civilization. You can avoid the impact of a supernova explosion by altering its trajectory. Even if our solar system is hit by such an explosion, human life will continue in other planetary systems of the galaxy. Congratulations, you're now part of an immortal civilization. But the Milky Way galaxy isn't enough for you. You're ready to explore other galaxies in the universe. Type 4 civilization. Welcome to a Type 4 civilization. As a part of a Type 4 civilization, you can harness the energy and resources of all the galaxies in our universe. Now it's worth noting that moving beyond the initial 3 types of civilizations goes beyond the Kardashev Scale, which was originally developed, and many theories about these additional civilizations are more like science fiction than confirmed research. Nevertheless, it's still fascinating to discuss. The technological capabilities of humanity at this stage are so advanced that it's hard to even imagine. In a Type 4 civilization, humanity has mapped out the entire universe, including all the galaxies and clusters within it. You now have a deep understanding of every planet, galaxy, and star in the universe, which ones are worth exploring and which are simply massive. Thanks to this level of knowledge, you can now encounter other civilizations. Some are still in their embryonic stage, while others have made some progress. Some may be on the verge of self-destruction due to internal conflicts or natural events. Just like any other type of aliens that may exist today, you will have to decide whether or not to contact these early-stage civilizations. You develop a set of principles for intervention, and observing these civilizations becomes a fascinating pursuit. You compare their progress with Earth's history, but there is one pressing issue that keeps you up at night. Eventually, your universe, the only one you have ever known, will die, and with it, humanity. To solve this problem, you set your sights on achieving a Type 5 civilization. You are ready to discover something even greater. Type 5 civilization. Welcome to a Type 5 civilization. Many doubted that humans could ever move beyond the known universe. But you have achieved an even higher level of complexity. Now you control and harness energy from stars in multiple galaxies across multiple universes. How did you manage this? A group of people from the Type 4 civilization refused to let the human race perish along with our original universe. Using technologies too complex to explain here, they helped humanity leap from individual universes to the multiverse. But as humanity soon discovers, this is just the beginning. Type 6 civilization. Welcome to a Type 6 civilization. As a civilization, you can now control practically everything. You have discovered the complete set of universes that exist and understand their structure. In other words, you comprehend the omniverse. With these far-reaching capabilities, you can now see how different timelines unfold simultaneously. You recall the timeline of Earth and can hardly fathom a time when human knowledge was so limited that GPT chatbots and VR headsets were considered the pinnacle of achievement. Now look at yourselves. For a while, all your basic needs are met by armies of robots who grow and prepare food and build shelters on planets of your choice. Your bodies are cybernetic, living as long as you desire. So now the only question humanity faces is the age-old one. What will make us happy? Perhaps it's power, creativity, entertainment, or further technological advancement. A governing body oversees the omniverse. Human AI hybrid leaders adhere to a broad set of principles to maximize good for all. With your ability to take any form, you experiment with your appearance. Maybe you'll have a wolf's grin or be covered in fur like a cat. Some people experiment by living as bursts of energy. In any case, you can take on any form you wish. But even this isn't enough. Humans want to create more. A class of creative technologists competes for the opportunity to create new universes as the old ones vanish. In these new universes, they create and play with new civilizations. These new universes push the boundaries of space-time. The civilization begins to establish regulatory limits around this process, as the creation of new universes is still in its early stages. Type 7 civilization. Now you have achieved an incredible level of progress. The limitations of Type 6 are removed. You can create, modify, and destroy endless sets of universes, giving you full control over the omniverse. Different timelines exist simultaneously in different universes. You can see the past, present, and future all at once. Humanity splits into two main groups: hedonists, who value optimized human forms and seek pleasure, and achievers, who seek power and push the boundaries of technological advancement. Did I say two groups? There is a third existing as pure energy. The new being you have become exists in a state of higher consciousness. You have transcended all emotional states and live in a place beyond happiness and suffering. You have reached a truly enlightened form as pure energy, united with every other human and one with the omniverse. All right, that's some impressive stuff. That's what could happen if we move forward. But what if we go back to the very beginning of the universe? Well, that's a different story for another what if.